Today, after just 45 days in office, Liz Truss stepped down as the UK's Prime Minister. As it turns out, cutting taxes for the rich and leaving a massive hole in the government budget was not the best way to run a country that is in the middle of an economic crisis. A crisis that is getting worse by the day. You see, what Liz Truss and a lot of other politicians, not only in the UK, are missing is that things are falling apart rapidly. Part of the reason is that the data they rely on is backward-looking. According to the official statistics, UK unemployment is at its lowest level in over 40 years. However, unemployment is a lagging indicator. Also, in an economy that is falling apart and with inflation in the double digits, people are willing to do almost anything in order to keep on paying their bills. That's because their wages are not keeping up with inflation rates, meaning that people earn less with every passing month. So it's no surprise that Liz Truss' support rate was crashing in the latest polls. The Conservative Party's average share of the vote went down from an already low 32% just a week before Truss entered office to around 20% a few days ago. It's out of sheer self-interest that hundreds of Tory MPs who risked being ousted at the next election wanted to get rid of Truss, which has now happened. Will all of this help the UK's economy to get back on its feet? It doesn't look like it. The number of hours worked, a much better measure than rigged unemployment data, has not recovered since before the pandemic. This is a sure sign that employers are cutting workers' hours as business slums. This is felt by companies in all sectors. For example, Royal Mail has announced plans to cut 10,000 jobs by next August, blaming ongoing strike action and rising losses. This is a particularly worrying example. That's because Royal Mail's main business is servicing other businesses. So when they say that their business is not going well, they are like the canary in the coal mine. Okay, what can the government, no matter if Tory or Labour, do about all of this? The sad news is that at this point government and central banks are stuck. Further interest rate rises together with austerity cuts put on more pressure on a suffering populace. And it will also further crash demand and deepen the crisis of many businesses. On the other hand, if they choose the way of more government spending and cutting interest rates, they will put massive pressure on the pound sterling. This in turn will make essential imports like food and energy even more expensive. So in other words, there is no good option left. And that is also the reason why UK politics are paralyzed. They have no way out of this trap. All that remains is to allow the UK economy to shrink, either by inflating its value away or by allowing a huge asset crash to render most of it worthless. Meanwhile, an increasing number of people are realizing that things are going south, as another report by the BBC shows. To quote, "People are stocking up on blankets and air fryers as they try to keep their energy bills down this winter. Other energy-efficient appliances such as air dryers and warm clothing have also been selling well." They are not alone, as people all over Europe start to feel the pressure. For example, I could probably fill up an entire 1-hour video just listing up businesses that went bankrupt in Germany. Not your mom and pop shops from around the corner, but companies from Germany's famous Mittelstand, the economic backbone of the country. By the way, if you come from Europe, I would be very much interested to know more about how you experience this crisis personally and what changes are taking place in your country. Please share your experiences in the comment section below this video. So, to summarize, as the UK and the rest of Europe say goodbye to their prosperity, people are looking for alternatives. The recent vote results in Italy were a direct outcome of this, and last but not least, the fact that more people are turning towards crypto is another sign that they want alternatives to what they see as a broken political and economic system. As the crisis unfolds further, I will cover more topics on how things develop. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.